Hey, hey. Good evening. What? It's not clickbait. They actually did get released today. It's, how many files? I think it was like 1,100 something files-ish. I haven't read this article on it yet. But no, they're actually here. I don't know if there's anything new in it. We were going to go through it together. But they did actually release them today. Thanks, membership MD. The resub Spriggan and Scar. Doing alright. Hope you're doing well. IDK. His head just did that. That'd be a pretty big explanation. Thanks, resub grade. And cried. Thanks, resub parm. Yeah, still no Epstein files, but we did get the JFK files today. So we're gonna go through a good chunk of it. I don't know what the total amount of files are, like pages. I think it's like 1,100 something. Appreciate that, Useless. Yeah, if Silk Song ever comes out, of course I'll be streaming it. They aren't new. These were already released. People were pointing it out online. Don't tell me that. Wait, are you serious? There's no way they just did this again. No shot. This had all of the hype and hoopla. Everyone saying, finally, all the JFK files are here. Don't tell me. Are you serious? How many times are they going to do that? This would be the third time they've re-released the same files, if that's the case. There's no way. Hold on, there's no way. According to Fox News, it's 1,000 pages of new JFK assassination files. Is that just a lie? People have waited decades for this, and I've instructed my people, lots of different people, Tulsi Gabbard, that they must be released tomorrow. You got a lot of reading. I don't believe we're going to redact anything. I said, just don't redact. You can't redact. That was 9 hours ago. Let's see. Let's use some Bojangles. According to Fox 4, 80,000 pages of previously classified documents connected to JFK's assassination have been released. And that's what we have up right here, allegedly. A couple years ago, they released a ton of JFK files, but it wasn't the whole kit and caboodle. I thought this was supposed to be the full thing. Is it not? Thanks, membership news. And yeah, I played Tasmanian Tiger. For the PlayStation 1, right? Why the fuck are you talking? Well, it's just the first couple of results, because they were the ones that posted it first. But there's a ton of different ones talking about it. Those were just the first two. Where are you seeing that it's not new documents? What would be the point in faking it? No, the claim isn't that it's fake. The claim is that these are still the same documents they released a few years back, apparently. We went over those a bit on stream a couple years ago. But I don't... It's been a while. I don't... Like, it didn't... Like, they didn't have all this, did they? Fuck, I don't remember now. Yeah, I see the National Archive list here, but it's the same thing that we have right here. I just clicked on it. It's just set up a little bit differently on the security agency website. But it's the same files. They didn't release the Mexico City CIA office records holding ties with Cuba, CIA, and mob. What? I'm sure the Switch 2 will do fine. Thanks for resub, Diego. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if I can sort by only new. There are 1,123 documents of varying length in Tuesday's online release. This is CBS reporting on it. Some as recent as the 90s. Swept up classified information that dealt with intelligence gathering methods in friendly foreign governments but were not directly linked to the assassination. Portions of documents, some entire records, had remained classified for decades to protest sources and methods. That wasn't the creator of Courage the Cowardly Dog that passed away, that was the head writer. Still, of course, a very important person in the creation of Courage and very sad. But the creator is John R. Dillsworth. Thanks for resub, Reed and Agadina. I hope you're doing well, gentlemen. I don't see anything that says it's just the same files that were already released. Is that real, Hannah? If so, that's crazy. Yeah, I see nothing on this just being a repeat of what they already released. Scalper's gonna have a field day now that Lego Pokemon is confirmed. True. Thanks, membership, John. Did he never die? JFK? No, he's still alive. My buddy Eric hangs out with him sometimes. And no, I probably won't be hopping on Rust anytime soon. I think you're on the wrong page. No, this is just the full archival dump on it. So, here. Starting at the top, you'll see. This is where you just download from. But if these are just the same things, I'd like to know. Because it doesn't seem like it is. Here. This is the full dump, this is the brand new one. Like, apparently what's new released today. Oswald met a known KGB agent in Mexico weeks before JFK's death. CIA tracked media accusing them of involvement. I feel like my dad told me that at some point. My dad also firmly believes, I can't remember who, but like a mobster had a hand in it. Man, CIA documents look like such a pain in the ass to read. So this is the Warren Commission's report. It's been too long, I don't remember if this was already something that was out there. It's still the Stellar Blade soundtrack. America's Untold Story channel verified and is going through all the new files. They verified that there are months of new files. See, that's what I thought. Like, I was pretty confident this was actually like a bunch of new stuff, not just a repeat of what they already released. Because they did that once before already. But it might be too much to just go through, like, on stream. I found what it was. Data hoarders went through and the only new stuff was Cuba-related stuff, which was heavily redacted. The new documents contain things that we already know. Oh, so you mean like there's no, like, new discoveries? Well, it's the documents themselves are still new, even if there's no new conclusions to draw from it. Which I guess, reasonably, we should have expected. I suppose. Thanks for your sub, Crispy and Jewel. If that is true. Thanks for your sub, Meds. If that's real, Hannah, that's crazy. That's actually nuts. No, I've never met JFK, but my buddy Eric did. The JFK files just confirm Oswald met a KGB officer in Mexico, sought a Soviet visa, and was tracked by the CIA, but no major revelations. That's so underwhelming if that's all we get from all of these. Hey, glad to hear that, John. Congrats on the new job. I don't know why you all thought the government was hiding big secrets. Well, the thing is, what most people would hope with, like, new JFK releases is a confirmation of what you can see on the Zapruder film of another shooter. Like, that's been the most talked about conspiracy for decades. Decades. 2.7k viewers, how does it feel to fall off? Brother, I have 18k on YouTube. I am not a Twitch streamer. I multi-stream. When I say new documents, it means duplicates of files in response to the irrelevant ones? What do you mean? How old would JFK be now if he didn't pass away? I feel likely it took place. I feel like it took place hundreds of years ago. No, he'd be like 50. I don't know, man. He'd be in, I think, probably like late 80s. He was pretty young, so probably probably like early 90s. I have no fucking clue. Thanks, Resub Almighty. I can't remember how old he was when he took office, but he was pretty young. He'd be 108. Oh, so still a spring chicken. But how old was he when he took office? There's tons of new pages, some redactions, not as many as you would expect, likely a second shooter and CIA involvement, nothing groundbreaking in regards to new info. What a shame. I guess it's still cool that the files are finally here. Is there no files on, like, an investigation into a second shooter, though? Because I always thought, like, if they ever did fully dump all the files, there would be absolutely some kind of investigation on the possibility of another shooter. Is there none of that in here? Thanks a gift, Sub Larry. Why would the CIA expose themselves? Well, it wouldn't be the CIA exposing themselves. It'd be the whoever's in charge of releasing the documents exposing the sins of the past. Thanks for suggesting. If anything, I think a lack of investigation is incredibly damning. I really feel like the absence of it here is so confusing. Like, I don't really get why. These are resub sports. Strongly believe Oswald was not alone. Well, no, he definitely wasn't. I'm of the belief now that he definitely wasn't. I actually just the other day rewatched the Zapruder film. I don't know, man. I think it's pretty fucking clear. When I was a kid, the magic bullet theory made sense to me because I'm like, oh, anything can happen. I watch anime. I know that anything is possible. But now, as a 30-year-old jaded adult, it's like, there's no shot. Like, there's no way. Thanks, resub salt. I heard there was a supposed second video besides the Zapruder film that confirmed the second shooter. You're talking about the, oh god, I can't remember what it's called. I know what you're talking about. Doesn't confirm beyond a shadow of a doubt a second shooter, but I know what you're talking about. And of course I played Daisy. I still haven't caught up on Daredevil, so I haven't watched the new season. These are membership clips. That's so disappointing then, man, if it really is just not a whole lot of new information to come from it. Maybe it's still just too new. Maybe most people still haven't had a chance to comb through all of it, because it's a lot. It is a lot. Is that right, Quinn? Imagine it went like this. The actual document is new but contains information that was already public. Imagine the stuff we knew was an email and the new stuff is the response to the email saying, okay. The email response is the new document. Oh, that's what you meant? I mean, I guess. It's still all new stuff, though, but if it doesn't lead to any, like, new insight into the assassination, then yeah, I suppose I see what you're saying. Can't say I heard about this South Carolina high school vape room shit. Sounds really fucking weird. There's membership Dan and Quantum. George Hickey was the second shooter and it was an accident. Wait, I haven't heard that before. What? George Hickey is the second shooter, and it was an accident. Like, what was the accident? He was like, "Hey, check out my cool sniper trick shots," and then he 360 no scoped JFK. What happened? He, like, tripped on a banana peel or something? Hold on, I gotta look that up. I haven't heard that. George Hickey? Oh my God! Wait, you're right. I haven't read this book or even heard about it. Mortal Error. By Boner Mininger. It's a theory about a sharpshooter, gunsmith, and ballistic expert Howard Donahue, a Secret Service agent that accidentally fired the shot that killed JFK. What? Yeah, that's true as well, Acid. That's fucking terrifying. Jesus. I could be wrong, but I don't see the government releasing information that would tie the government to a shooting. What would really be the point other than furthering mistrust in the government? Well, it happened so long ago, the point would be like, hey, here's this, for the sake of transparency, here's what happened. That kind of thing. That's like the idea behind it. Like, for example, everyone knows about the CIA and MLK, right? Like, it's just one of those things where it eventually comes out. This I've never heard of. Mortal Error. Donahue first became interested in the story... Oh, wait, this is about... Here we go. Can I just get a breakdown of what this theory is? I don't want to read the whole synopsis. Okay. I think right here we got it. Let me turn down the dubstep here from the Stellar Blade soundtrack. Conducting his own investigation, Donahue eventually decided that the bullet that struck Kennedy in the head had in fact been fired by U.S. Secret Service Special Agent George Warren Hickey from an AR-15 rifle carried in the car immediately following the president's vehicle. The proposed series of events is as follows. After the first shot, which hit the street, was fired, Hickey turns completely around and looks toward Oswald, who's on the 6th floor of the school book depository building. His turned head is documented in an AP photograph by James Altons. Hickey reaches for the AR-15 under the seat, releases the safety, and begins to lift the gun. The second shot is fired by Oswald, hitting the president and Texas Governor John Connally, the president's car, and the follow-up car containing Hickey supposedly speeds up. This is attested to by Secret Service agent Clint Hill. Hickey, who is unstable because he is standing on a cushion rather than the floor, begins to fall back due to the acceleration of the vehicle, pulling the trigger of the AR-15. The gun is pointed towards Kennedy at that instant, and the bullet strikes him squarely in the back of the head. In parallel, he believed Oswald's second shot through Kennedy's neck may have already critically wounded the president before the third shot was fired. What an interesting theory. Hey, it sounds cool. Thanks, Bergen. Appreciate the generosity. Go to file 104-10170. What was it? 104-10170? (104-101). Almost there. Okay, there. And then 10145. Subject Ramparts. John Garrett Underhill Jr. I know, wait, I recognize that name. Ramparts of June 16th, Volume 5, Number 12. Contains the following passage about the subject. The day after the assassination, Gary Underhill left Washington in a hurry. Late in the evening, he showed up at the home of friends in New Jersey. He was very agitated. A small clique within the CIA was responsible for the assassination, he confided, and he was afraid for his life and probably would have to leave the country. Less than 6 months later, Underhill was found shot to death in his Washington apartment. The coroner ruled it suicide. J. Garrett Underhill had been an intelligence agent during World War II and was recognized authority on limited warfare and small arms. A researcher and writer on military affairs, he was on a first-name basis with many of the top brass in the Pentagon. He was also on intimate terms with a number of high-ranking CIA officials. He was one of the agency's unpeople, who performed special... That's such a cool title, unpeople, holy shit. Who performed special assignments. At one time, he had been a friend of Samuel Cummings of Interarmco, the arms broker that numbers among its customers the CIA and ironically Klein's Sporting Goods of Chicago, from whence the mail order Carcano allegedly was purchased by Oswald. Is this new? This is new, right? This came out. Yeah, this was in the release today. I know that name. This definitely seems new. Thanks for your fried. But this is an excerpt from a magazine. Is it? Oh wait, this was released in 1992. 2025 release under the wait, no. Never mind. I misread that. Then, not super reputable then if it's just from a magazine. That one's just a source, trust me. But I've heard that name before. Is it from this? Is that why I know that name? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, he was a military correspondent for Life magazine. He gave it for Playboy magazine, actually. Thanks for the 5 anonymous gift subs. Found this document linked in an article from November 15th, 2013, far from new. Damn. It looks like it really is just a lot of repeat documents then. Have you covered the doc where they quote JFK referring to Senator Biden as a traitor? Can't say I've heard of that one. How old was Biden back then? So nothing dropped. No, new stuff dropped, but it doesn't lead to any new information. Apparently. Which is a real fucking shame. $4,000. Yeah, Biden's been around since the King Tut reign. Ugh, I really thought this would be a fucking big deal. I thought this was finally the one. I'm gonna text my dad real quick. He's probably scouring it right now as we speak. You did what everyone did when they thought the Epstein files would have something. Yeah, I don't know. I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I keep thinking these... Well, A, the Epstein files will never come out. But B, I just really thought the JFK file... It's been so long. I really thought it would just be like the whole thing this time around. Bunch of new stuff. Oh, Diddy... I think this is probably also cope. I really feel like the Diddy files are coming out. I think they're coming. I really do. I think we'll probably never get the Epstein files. But I think we will get the Diddy files. Nah, the Diddy files would shake everything up. Yeah, but I just feel like that's so far along that there's gotta be a release. There's gotta be. Epstein files will come out when all involved are dead and their families give it 75 years. No, I don't think so either, man. It's been a long time and we're still not getting the whole story on JFK. So I don't know, man. Thanks for resub soft, Willie. Oh, is that right, Nicholas? I'd never heard of it in the first place. What about GameStop? Is there anything crazy? Not that I've found yet. And apparently from the people that have already, like, turbo-combed through it, there's definitely new documents, but it doesn't shed any light on, the actual assassination. Maybe random. Honestly, the idea JFK got shot by Secret Service on accident, and the government swept it on the rug is very on brand. Okay, that's a very fun, silly theory to think about, like the mortal wound accident shot theory. I think there is a 0% chance of that. Like, actually a 0% chance. Thanks, Resub MRC. Why? Because we just have so much footage of the assassination. Like, I feel like if there was one guy who, like, Looney Tunes lost his balance and shot the president, we would know, and the people around him would have seen and said something more about it. Like, like, that wouldn't have been able to just, like, slip under the rug. So much, I thought it was only one video that exists. It's 3. Well, it's 2 big ones, and then the third one I think is debated. But we have the main footage, and we have the Zapruder film. So we have multiple angles. Maybe Comet, but we'll see. My favorite track from Stellar Blade is Belial. Ooh, that's interesting. That is an interesting theory, Reiner. If you look into Oswald and his background, it's very obvious he did it. He fled to Russia because he thought it would be fun and was very unstable. Well, no, Oswald was one of the shooters. That is not something I think is disputable. People that think Oswald didn't do anything or whatever, yeah, I think that's silly. But I think when you watch the footage, like, there had to have been another shooter. There had to have been another shooter. Why? People asking why. Have you seen the Zapruder film? That'd be the next question I'd ask you. Tell me what you've seen in the footage that makes you think that. The way, like... I wish I could just pull up the footage, but there is 0% chance. The way that his body reacts to that second shot. It coming behind him, and in the magic bullet theory, where it says it went through him and the force from it blasted his head back, and then somehow ends up in the other guy, or in the other guy's thigh going through his wrist. It's unbelievable. Like, that's unbelievable. And then when you watch the Zapruder film, you get to see it from a totally different angle. And I do not think there is any way from where Oswald was shooting, he would have been able to hit something like that. I've never... Oh, wait. Someone mentioned that, like, a year ago, Knight. I did hear about that. That shit is sickening. The reason he moved like that is because of the back brace due to a long life of constant back pain. But... I don't think that explains it. Because even if you take out the way his body reacts to that shot, where that bullet ends up makes no fucking sense. Oh, my dad's calling. I just texted him about the JFK files. Hold on. Hey, what's up? Yeah, well, yeah, they released it just a minute ago if you want to check it out. There's, like, nothing super... I'm streaming right now, so we're going over it. There's nothing, like... No, you're fine. There's nothing super new in it. But you can just, like, read all of it if you want. I don't see your theory in here yet, though. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of pages, but they have them, like, in, like, small batch releases, so you can just scroll through for the new ones from the day. Yeah, it came out a couple hours ago. I just started going through it. It's not a hot here. You can tell them here.
I still think the government killed Kennedy.
They're coming for you now, Dad. You can't be blowing the whistle like that. That's crazy talk. Okay, sounds good. Okay, that sounds great. Oh yeah. I know. You and the mob, I get it. All right, bye. My dad still stands by the government contracted the local mob to pull it off, which I haven't seen anything on yet. That's just old Papa Charles cooking up the mob theory, but yeah. Thanks for membership, Esther. That's an interesting theory, Daniel. It's possible. Thanks for Prime Recio. Resub low-key. Oh yeah, that shit's terrible, DBZ. I've been seeing that. That shit's crazy. Play JFK Reloaded and simulate it yourself. That's a fun little tidbit not many people know, I guess. That game that got a lot of controversy back in the day called JFK Reloaded, the whole reason they made this game was to try and prove the magic bullet theory by having you be the shooter to pull off like a 100% accurate shot. And to my knowledge, there has still never been, across the entire history of this game's release, a shot that recreates it. Like, it wasn't a game meant to just be shocking and edgy for the sake of it. It was supposed to prove that the magic bullet is possible. Unlikely, but possible. Oh, look at this. Someone even got a score of 782 and received 10 grand. I mean, it's a game. I know it's just a game. I just thought that was a cool tidbit of lore. And just how unlikely a shot like that is. Well, 80,000 pages aren't everything new, Jamui. There's 1,123, I think, reported new pages. And yeah, I heard about the Lego One Piece Pokemon. The Lego One Piece and Pokemon. This is something that's been talked about for a while, though, Alexander. This one didn't just come out of the blue. They were talking about releasing these for a long time. They are new, though, because even the old files were redacted. This release shows previously redacted info. Oh, does it? That I didn't know. I thought it was mainly just the new stuff was the big stuff. I would be on your side if they found more bullets, but they didn't. Yeah, oh, hold on. Dad's calling again. Hey. I fucking knew you'd bring it to aliens eventually. Okay. Okay, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting for that one. I'll let them know. Yeah, we'll be keeping our finger on the pulse. Sounds good. I'll let them know. All right. Love you. Bye. He just called to tell me about alien files that will eventually come out. Not in relation to JFK's assassination, just in general. Anytime anything drops, he's always like, next it's the aliens. I thought we had a crossover event. No. He doesn't think the aliens whacked JFK. He's just excited for the alien file drop eventually. You see the astronauts made it back? I did! We're gonna talk about that in a bit. I did see that. If they said ghosts were real, that would be more out of control. Yeah, but that's never coming. Ghosts aren't real, sorry to say. Oh, I know for sure, Nick. Like I'm saying, over time, I've stopped subscribing to the magic bullet theory. It just seems so fucking unlikely. Yeah, Otto, it's always just random, so you'll probably get another chance for the crane. Where are the other bullets, then? Hey, man, you're asking the wrong guy. All I'm saying is, watching the footage, it really feels like that is just a truly impossible event to have happened. You should check the update on the Kendrick lawsuit by Drake. Oh yeah, I saw where they said that he lashed out because Drake lost the rap battle. I saw. Thanks, membership, Michael. Thanks, membership, Eli. Ask JFK. I know you're making a joke, but let's just say for a second we had access to a spiritual medium. I think JFK would be the last person that would be a reliable source on what killed him. He was probably so fucking confused. If we had a medium, I think the person we'd want to contact for, like, the assassination, like, who was responsible, would probably be Oswald. He'd probably be the best source. Is there JFK AI we can talk to? If there was, he'd be like... I think he'd be more mad than anything. Like, what do you mean? You still don't know who shot me? Well, I mean, we know Oswald was a shooter. You still don't know how many people shot me? Thanks to Tier 1 Flap. Membership Ant. Yeah, we talked about that a couple days ago. Read the letter on page 6 of Doc 10035. On which 10035 is not a good indicator because they're labeled a little differently than that. So it'd have to be like 104 or what was the other one? God. Yeah, like 104 through 177. Just use the search bar. Will it search for just that? Let's see. Oh yeah. Which one? British ambassador Sergei Sornob, Russian ambassador, embassy of the USSR. Dear sir, Mr. Weslev, consul, gave me order to transmit this information to U.S. government on August 9, 1963 in Sofia, Bulgaria. Mr. Weslev, consul of embassy USSR, gave me information about Mr. Lee Harvey Oswald on August 14, 1963. Mr. Becerra Asanova, girlfriend of Russian consul, came to my room and repeated that Mr. Lee Harvey Oswald is assassin. He will kill President Kennedy. On August 15, 1963 in Sofia, Bulgaria, at the airport in embassy car, I told to Mr. Blackshire, American vice consul, that Mr. Lee Harvey Oswald is assassin. He has weapon or has ordered one. Mr. Blackshire said it seems like he will kill someone. I said Mr. Lee H. Oswald is preparing to kill President of the United States, John F. Kennedy. Mr. Blackshire said where it will happen. I said they, right wing, will invite President, criticize him in newspaper, then kill him. Mr. Blackshire told me he will give the telegram to Department of State, and he gave me the address where to report. At 9 a.m. on August 19, 1963, Washington, D.C., I went to see Mr. Kippingen, Director of Special Counselor, Service Department of State, at 1901 Pennsylvania Avenue, 11th floor. Told Director I have information about President Kennedy. Director said do not mention name of President Kennedy, only respond to question. The Director said, tell us what will happen to Mr. Kennedy. Tell us what will happen to Mr. Lee Harvey Oswald then. Said Mr. Lee Harvey Oswald will be killed after kill Kennedy. I said I will take the truth drug to tell the truth. Take the truth drug to tell the truth. What the fuck? We got truth drugs? That's some Umbrella Academy shit. Director, tell us who else gets killed in this country. I said as I heard that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. will be killed. Who will kill Dr. Martin? I said a man who was in prison at this time. Mr. James Earl Ray was in prison at the time. What is this? What am I reading? Who is this saying this? So this is all Sergi. It's written so oddly. Truth drugs include ethanol, scopolamine, 3 quindici... I can't read half of those fucking words. English not the first language. No, I mean, I get that. That makes sense. Well, I guess it does say it is just retyped from handwritten, so this would just be the personal note that they retyped. I was going to say, I don't know why it wouldn't be, like, restructured for the official reports, but I just now saw this is just a direct retyped letter from a handwritten notice. I see a bunch of people reference this one. 124, 10326, 10104. Okay, let me see that one. This one's pretty interesting, though. I'm going to look more into this one in a second. What's this one? 124, 103, 26, 101. It looks like this was released in the same batch as the Underhill one, so this is not new. But what is this one? I haven't seen this one. In 1953, we created a separate control file under the caption CIA James Angleton, for the purpose of retaining copies of certain types of memoranda disseminated to us by James Angleton, Chief Counterintelligence Staff CIA. We believe that it is no longer necessary to maintain this control file. In the way of background, the control file was created to give us the opportunity of closely monitoring our liaison with Angleton on a variety of matters which were not reported through normal CIA channels. CIA directors permitted Angleton to run several intelligence projects, many of them with the Israeli Intelligence Service. That's in brackets for some reason. She was given authority by CIA to handle these projects and report only to Director CIA. He was given authority to disseminate to the FBI on all matters of interest to us. In 1953, we worked out an agreement with Angleton, disseminated to us, and attributed the information to the Bureau Informant 100. Is that a person? Bureau Informant 100? Is that like a title? Probably not, Reiner, but maybe. I mean, I guess that is possible. But I don't think that was the plan. The field was given appropriate instructions regarding the handling and reporting of information. This procedure is still in existence and operating satisfactorily. The information disseminated by Angleton is filed in the case file of an individual or an organization. The control file consists of copies of communications already recorded in separate case files. There has been little or no occasion to use the control file, and its usefulness at this point can be characterized as being obsolete. It is recommended that it is no longer necessary to place copies of Bureau Informant 100 material in control file. The file continues to be used for retention of mail of policy nature. God, why do they have so many fucking scribbles on here? Hard to say, Jester. Like, you never drew stickmen in your notebook. My notebook isn't a national security element. It's It's a doodle book. Yeah, a lot of different stamps here. This I can't even read. This handwriting is a little faded. It says like Okra dexterity, existing copy, maintenance. I can't fucking read that. Maybe you're right, Brock. Another stamp on the left. This one, it's the one that says CIA has no obligation to declassification and or release of information in the document. Like I said, this one doesn't seem old. This is in the same batch of documents from the Underhill batch, so this has probably been around since at least 2013-ish, assuming it is actually the same batch. Is membership old? The bracket is the Israeli intelligence. Yeah, I see that. I just read that. It says 2015 top right. On this page or this page? Because this page is this. Oh yeah, I mean it is dated 2015, but it's in the same batch of files that came out prior. But yeah, maybe this one was 2015, not 2013. You familiar with the theory that JFK's wife had him assassinated because of his numerous affairs, especially the one with Marilyn Monroe? I do not know that theory. Thanks for membership gaming. 1992 Act, 2025 release. No. This was the Act and it was released at the very... In the last Underhill one, we were able to find it in 2013. This is not one of the new ones, but maybe it was redacted in 2013 somewhere. Like maybe the Israeli intelligence part was redacted, I don't really know. But this is not one of the new ones. Because this batch had come out prior, under this act. Is there any new stuff? There is. There definitely is some new stuff. It doesn't seem to lead to any new information on the assassination. More just surrounding information about things. The driver shot JFK, there's a clearer vid on Twitter. I saw that. I saw a lot of people saying it's the driver now. Because they zoomed in the footage and you see the driver turn around after the first shot and he's got like his left hand there and then soon after his head blows up. So I see a lot of people saying it's obviously the driver. I don't think it was the driver. I'll be honest, I don't think it was the driver. Yeah, I'll probably do another franchise playthrough pretty soon, Ryan. The one you have in the other tab was released in 2013. This was also released in 2013? This doesn't have the same batch number, does it? Oh, it does. No, it is the same batch number, so yeah, this would have been in the same one that came out earlier. Same act. You read it again, you're wrong. It says 2025 release 1992 act. Brother, I know, but these have been around for a while. This is just part of the 2025 release, but these records are out there. You can find them referenced in articles from like 2013. This one I didn't know, but like in the Underhill one, you can find it referenced in 2013. Now maybe there are some alterations where things were redacted back then and are no longer. I don't know. That's possible. But there is some new stuff, but these aren't new, I guess. I do not know what that is. I've never heard that word before. Brackets are referendums. Number 5 leads to name. Is that how that works? Membership Sume. If you want to know if a file is new, you can look up the numbers on Google to find the references to them. Makes sense. Apparently most of the new ones are in relation to Cuba. You see the Assassin's Creed Shadows reviews? I did. Yeah, really high marks. But I feel like Assassin's Creed usually does. At least decent. But that one got like very high. I'm still not expecting much, but love to be pleasantly surprised, I suppose. We'll know soon enough. Thanks for your sub, Deegan and Cho. Membership quiet. Unfamiliar with the horned squid, Samuel. Sorry to say. There's a 5 gift subs pile. Ooh, Jesus, that's terrible, Minty. Yikes. 104, 101, 70, 10145 mentions a clipping regarding CIA agent taken out internally after informing friends internal CIA click. That's the Underhill one, isn't it? I already know that one. We just went over that one a bit ago. That one's also not new. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it's the same one. Yeah. It's the same one. Yeah, I guess we'll see if there's anything else that comes out, but a little underwhelming that there's nothing about like a second shooter investigation or anything like that. Yeah, I saw about the God of War showrunner saying he couldn't play the game. I know. I'll keep my eyes on it. We'll see. Second shooter investigation's been done before, but they never found anything. Yeah, but the second shooter investigations, from what I recall, have never been conducted on... Like, we've never had an investigation conducted by, like, the biggest players on the inside. Like, I meant, like, an internal investigation. Like, they're all scrambling to find out, well, how is this possible? What about the Zapruder footage or something? To see what they say on the inside about it, is what I mean. Yeah, we'll see. I'll keep my eyes on it. I guess it's still cool that there was another big batch of releases, but nothing too new coming from it. We can talk about the God of War guy real quick. I don't know, Matt. I guess it's hard to say. It depends on what the files are. Thanks for Yusuf Hess and Zio. Do you think all significant info has already been released? I guess. I think there's definitely a not small amount of information that will never be released. That's what I believe. I think they've released all they ever will. War is a Racket. Is that a book? We've looked at some of them, theory. Yeah, I saw this today, I know. God of War's getting a show. I think it's already greenlit for 2 seasons, right? Something like that. They're putting a lot of eggs in this basket. And now the showrunner, Ronald D. Moore, came out to say that he's not a gamer and can't work a controller, so he couldn't actually play the games. I just don't understand why give him this this property then. We have proven multiple times that the way you make an adaptation work is you have people who actually like the things that they're working on. Like, they actually like the property. I don't know why we keep doing this song and dance of putting people that don't know it and don't care about it to work on it. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Why wouldn't he just watch it on YouTube? That's another good point. We are in 2025. If you are so dog shit at coordination you can't work a controller, go on YouTube and watch someone else play it, and you could still at least get something out of that. Better than nothing. It makes no sense. The Last of Us actors were told not to play the game and it worked. I was very surprised. That is a case where it did work, but those are the actors. The people that worked on it were very, very familiar with the games. About as familiar as you can get. So I would say, I guess, actors aren't the most important to be, like, knowledgeable on the property from what they're playing, or for the character they're playing. But when you are making it, the creator of it, I think you definitely gotta be. Oh, hey, I do remember you, Nautilus. That's super cool to hear. Why is it unlisted? Just pop that puppy public. Didn't this happen with the Halo TV show? Yeah, they were super proud about how ignorant they were on Halo. We don't play the games. We want to do something unique with Halo. Yeah. Maybe he'll pull off a miracle. I don't know. Maybe he makes an incredible God of War show. I would be surprised, though. Thanks for 5 gift subs, Prim. Moore says he was put on God of War, which also sure makes it sound like he was not exactly pursuing it. Love to hear that. Making it sound like a chore. Daddy Amazon said I had to do a God of War show. Do you want to follow the 2018 games and beyond? That's a good question. You know what I think would be a good format for it? I think you have Season 1 all about pre-2018 Kratos. And then Season 2, you'd do the 2018 Kratos. I think that'd be a fun way of dividing it, because I really like both versions of Kratos. It'd be such a shame if they only do one. Oh yeah, I remember. Didn't we talk about that, Tan? I'm pretty sure we went over that on stream. Do we know who's playing Kratos? No. I don't think so. I feel like there's no shortage of bald, bearded badasses, though. Fuck, imagine they put Jason Statham on it, though. Just give him, like, a big beard. What a crazy fit that'd be. It'll be The Rock. If it's The Rock, I'm canceling my Amazon subscription on the spot. I'd be so fucking mad. Yeah, hopefully they don't fumble it. I don't know who I'd want cast, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I was asking, Rainer. I didn't know if that was a book or not. I'll check it out, though. I've never heard of it. If they called you and asked you to be Kratos, would you shave your head? Oh my god, can you imagine? I'd be the worst fucking Kratos of all time. Ares, destroy my enemies and my life is yours! It'll probably be Batista. Yeah, that's probably going to be an A-lister, huh? Thanks, membership, Ryan. Triple H is Kratos. Oh, Triple H Kratos? That's kind of wacky. That would be a good cast secret for sure. That sounds cool, Michael. I'll look at that in a minute. There's a tier 1 chicken. I thought it would be Jason Momoa. Ah, fuck. I think they're going to do like a top tier A-lister. I just don't know who. There's a tier 1. Amabio. Which Yu Yu Hakusho arc is better in your opinion? Dark Tournament or Chapter Black? Oh, Dark Tournament. I love Dark Tournament. Of course I know Chappie. Dark Tournament is peak 90s anime. Oh, I agree. I love Dark Tournament. I think that shit's aged really well, too. The Cena heel turn's been great. I think the story structure will be mainly 2018 with flashbacks to the old games. I think you're probably right. I just really would wish that Season 1 is all pre-2018 Kratos, Season 2, 2018 and beyond Kratos. I would love that format, but I don't think they'll do it. Huge casting opportunity, Samurai. Thanks for 10 gift subs, Mabio. Appreciate the generosity. You think Christopher Judge would be good for Kratos? I haven't seen Christopher Judge outside of voice acting, so I guess I don't really know. He has an iconic voice, but I haven't seen him in, like, movies or anything, so I couldn't tell you. Oh, super sweet. Thanks for that, Cheese. Hope you're doing well. Check out the story on the USPS worker who stole $1.6 million in checks from the mail and spent it on luxury trips, hotels, and strip clubs. Sounds cool. I'll take a peek in a sec. These are resub decks. Who's someone you know that could play Kratos? Like someone I know personally, or like actors I think could play Kratos? Aaron. Oh, Aaron could do a great Kratos. Yeah, Aaron would be perfect fit. For sure. Jack Reacher guy. Show some respect, that's Thad, baby. Thanks, Small. That would be a cool voice dragon. He needs to have a deep, booming voice. No doubt. And needs to be bald and bearded. Who are we kidding? It's going to be Pedro Pascal. I feel like Pedro Pascal will be cast as someone in the God of War series. He's in everything right now. He's like the Jack Black of non-comedic movies. But I don't think they're going to give it to... I don't think they gave Kratos to him. Thanks again, Amabio. Membership Alanis. Alright, let's see this USPS guy. USPS worker stole $1.6 million in checks from mail spent on luxury hotels and gentlemen's clubs. DC postal worker Hachikasela Mchimba was found guilty of funding a lavish lifestyle by stealing U.S. Treasury and private party checks from the mail. Oh, he did it for 3 years. From December 2020 to March 2023. Wow, he deposited altered checks into bank accounts under his control. Bank surveillance video captured him making deposits, withdrawals of funds. He used the proceeds to fund a lavish lifestyle that included international travel, stay at luxury hotels, and purchases at gentlemen's clubs. Can't believe it. I resub constantly. Still haven't caught up on ReZero Season 3. At some point, I'm sure I will. I'm gonna give Subhashi. Pokemon team build tonight or not? Oh, I guess we'll see. I still don't think I'm ready for a team build because I don't know who the fuck I'd make a well-rounded team with. Oh. You going to TwitchCon Europe? Brother, why would I do that? I don't even go to TwitchCon when it's in the States. Thanks, membership, Lopez. Of course I have, Christian. You hear about the woman who avoided jail after being caught selling human toes she found in dog vomit for $400. I know about that woman. Part of the Facebook group Bone Buddies. Didn't know she got out of jail though. Didn't remember that part of the story. She was working in an animal shelter in Australia and planned to sell the 2 toes on the online black market. People been looking for toes for a while. Booming market. Oh yeah, it was in the first sentence. She narrowly avoided jail Monday over her plans to sell on the black market 2 human toes that dogs had regurgitated at the animal shelter. Wow. How do you know about Bone Buddies? I looked into this quite a little bit. It's right here. Prosecutor said she was an active member of a Facebook group called Bone Buddies Australia. This is 5 get to members, Christian. Let's see, IGN gave Assassin's Creed an 8 out of 10, so it's gonna be meh. I saw it got pretty high reviews from most publications. I didn't read any of them though. An IGN 8 doesn't carry a lot of weight. They gave it a 8 by sharpening the edges of its existing systems. Assassin's Creed Shadows creates one of the best versions of the open world style it's been honing for the last decade.
We think we're better suited to.
I don't know why I did that. Gamer Ranks called it bland. I trust them more for sure. Did not see that Slayer. You hear about Gwyneth Paltrow being a super creep declining an intimacy coordinator for her and Timothy Chalamet? Is that real? Nice. Oh yeah, I wanted to watch the new Happy Gilmore trailer. I've got no expectations on this being anything close to good, but I'll watch it out of respect to the original.
Jacko. Tiger. SpongeBob? What is that? What's with the beaver teeth? To update my happy place to something a little more age appropriate? I am so sorry.
Ugh. It always works for him, man. Adam Sandler movies fucking kill it. They always make money. Even though most people aren't loving the modern Sandler films outside of Uncut Gems, they still do really well. Like, I literally can't be mad at him. He films vacations as movies. Oh, that's interesting, Mina. I'll take a peek. Membership, Brad. Better than another shitty Marvel movie. like I said, I can't be mad at him. He gets a bag. He has fun. Everything I've ever seen from Sandler, like outside of his movies, he just seems like a pretty likable guy. I don't give a fuck. It's not going to be anything like the original. It's going to be a lot of member berries, I think, and that's it. Have you seen the movie? Have you seen the trailer for the movie Baby Invasion? It's one of the wildest or weirdest things I've seen in my life. I did see that, man. We're getting there. This is just an unapologetic AI film. I mean, the whole film's not AI, but it proudly uses AI to make everything babies. And this is from the director of Spring Breakers. I didn't realize this was supposed to be like a movie per se. I thought it was just like a YouTube video that some people made.
Baby invasion. Baby invasion.
God. Yeah, it's like an actual TikTok movie. Chills. Actual chills. Yeah. Was that all AI? No, only mostly. You think Zohan 2 would be possible? I mean, everything's getting a sequel, so yeah, it's probably possible. You might be on to something there, Coastline. All filmmakers embracing AI in movies are fucked in the head. Are you referring to, was it Joe Russo? Oh, I know you're referring to this, but I think like, when you're saying all, are you also referring to, like, Joe Russo? Because he also just made a statement about, like, how great AI is for movie making. Yeah, I'm all caught up with Severance. I'm very excited for the finale. Have you seen his early movies? They are really good. No, the only thing I know from him is Spring Breakers. I'm not super familiar with his work outside of Spring Breakers. You gonna watch Spermageddon? Probably not. We'll see. I'm sorry you weren't a fan of Jurassic World Rebirth, but that's okay. I appreciate that. Thank you for comforting me. You're right, I was not a fan of that movie, but I'm glad that I now have your consolation. That's very sweet. I have not seen the new Harry Mack yet. Happy birthday, Jackson. Hope you're doing well, Geckward. Would you like Spyro 4? Yeah. Have you heard of the movie Ghost Watch? They aired it in UK like an actual broadcast and tricked people into thinking it was real. Yeah, I saw a lot of people reference that when I dropped my horror movie idea, so yeah, I'm familiar. You mean God's Lap, Peyton? We already have someone developing it. The movie. I know the movie John Wick, but I don't remember it very well. Probably Taki's Komiya. We see the MTG Tarkir Dragonstorm cards. I did. What do you think Cold Harbor is? Can we talk about theories for Severance? I don't want to like spoil it. The finale's this week, and I really don't want to spoil anyone. I'm getting yeses and nos with people not caught up yet. I don't know. I think let's just wait. We'll just wait. Fuck it. We'll just wait. I've got some theories though. Hey, glad you're liking the cheeky Peyton. Yeah, SpongeBob Secret Lair is coming to Magic. Record your theories now and post them after the finale to see if you were right. I feel like I'm definitely not... Like, the things I have theories on, I don't think are going to be revealed in the finale. So I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, we went over it a little bit ago, Studios. That was, Belial from the Stellar Blade soundtrack, Pinoka. Does your theory include clones? My old theory did, not anymore. I've kind of thrown out the clone theory. I thought there were some hits on their jab. I feel like I've seen that one, Danny. Was that the one from last week? Who do you think has the best acting performance in the show? Milchick. Fucking love Milchick. Milchick is just so unbelievably good. He is just my favorite character. You see, the ARK IP owners dropped a new DLC trailer using complete AI. Is that right? That sounds like ARK. What's it called? Is it ARK DLC?
So we have some really unexpected news. Ark Survival Evolved is getting a brand new expansion in June of this year, and that's...
Oh, it's probably this.
Do you know what it's like to want someone back with you more than anything?
Consume flatulence. Hey, brother, show some fucking respect. Milchick would never say that. It was devour feculence.
I do. I loved someone once. Very much.
What happened to her?
I had to.
This is all AI? Or is this not the right trailer? I feel like this is probably not the right trailer. This definitely doesn't look AI. At least not yet. No, I think this is just the wrong thing. What are you referring to? What did they post that was complete AI? It's called Arc Aquatica. Oh, so it was this thing?
Well, I'm really glad that I woke up early this morning.
This isn't AI, this is just a fucking game. Right? Maybe at some point, Josh, that could be cool. I don't know what the AI is then. I've heard of From, I haven't watched it yet. Look up the Kai Cenat State Farm commercial. I saw it. Very high quality. Commercials like that, I always feel like you get so much fucking mileage out of, because now you got people going into chats being like, you have to watch this State Farm ad. If you make an ad that people are like actually excited to talk about, you fucking crushed it from a marketing perspective. It's the Snail Games USA channel. Oh, okay. The fuck is all of this? Oh yeah, I have to watch that cop thinks sandwich is a phone. I'll do that after this. I want to find this trailer he's talking about. No, I think we're gonna keep Kiki the same size, Skittle. I think that's a big one to change that. Oh, it's been deleted. Other than the World War Z game commercial, have you been in any others? Warframe. By being in these commercials, it's been clips from my streams in commercials. I've never actually been in a commercial. I fucking love Warframe though, so that one's really cool. There's membership, Deeb. Let's see this cop thinking a sandwich is a phone. Man, he is in his feelings right now. Is this a skit? Yeah, I'm gonna have to mute. DMCA is gonna be brutal on that one. Of course I know Kinshi. Quick! Hide the Fent! Oh, back to the boner jams. They finally caught the serial pisser? That's huge. Yeah, we watched the trailer for Silent Hill F the other day.
Reason for the stop is I saw your cell phone in here when you were driving, right?
That was a sandwich.
I saw your phone.
My phone?
Yeah.
Oh.
It wasn't, I know what a sandwich looks like. It was your phone.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah.
So, it was the other thing. Whether it was your wallet, your phone, it looked like your phone.
Okay.
Alright? So that's why I'm pulling you over. Where are you headed to?
School.
School?
Yeah.
Hills?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let me just run your license. If it's all clear, you'll be on your way. Okay? I'm not gonna give you a ticket. Alright?
I have a previous warning.
That's fine.
Okay.
Alright? I appreciate the honesty. Just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna run it, alright?
Okay.
Man, his resolve is pretty strong. I'd be like, brother, it was a sandwich. I have a video if you want to see it was a sandwich. And then my shit just gets pushed in. Oh, it was a sandwich, huh? Hold this crack for me, Buster.
What's that?
Cool. Thanks, resub HGH. Yeah, she's been peeing in grocery store food since 2021. Has she been doing it for that long? Wow, man, she was on the grind. Thanks to resub mags. Nah, sandwich eating is fine. It was normal strat. Remember the cop Acorn clip? Remember he's like rolling on the ground saying he's shot? Oh, I love that, yeah. That's still probably one of my favorite body cams. Where the Acorn hits the top of the car and the dude hits a full-blown action roll. Literally presses B in Dark Souls IRL. That shit is so good. And then he just mag dumps into the car. And then makes up a bullet wound. He's like, I'm hit! I'm fucking hit! Play the clip real quick. Yeah, here, I'll bring it up. It'll probably just come up with Cop Acorn, yeah.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
I did hear about that, Aiden.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Classic Ubisoft.
Shots fired! You know.
Get out of there!
In the car! I was shot through the car! Oh!
No, this guy actually got fired. This guy actually got let go. Yeah, I love that. I mean, I don't love that. There was a guy in the car. Luckily, he didn't get hit somehow, so that was good. But yeah, the officer hitting a fucking full-blown combat role into like the Max Payne special. Cinema.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
And the sound he makes, it's iconic.
What? Everywhere! In the car! I was shot through the car! Oh!
Yeah, it's such a good sound. Was anyone hurt? No. Luckily, no one was hurt somehow. It's like an Ed, Edd n Eddy sound. It is actually like a Rolf sound, yeah. He rolls like 3 times in a row, gets on his knees, falls, and rolls to cover. It's so good, man, I know. I wish we had better footage, like third person of the roll. We do have him crawling away from the other officer's cam, but we don't have a good angle of the roll, unfortunately. How could you mistake that for a gunshot? I don't know. I still have no idea. But it is one of the better body cams that has ever been released. I actually think this will go down as a timeless classic. Oh yeah, of course I know about the Boston Marathon subway cheater. Or not the Boston Marathon subway cheater, it was New York City Marathon, yeah. Oh no, wait, was it? I don't remember. But I remember who you're talking about, where she took the subway. Have you seen the classic video of a cop flying out of a children's slide? That's another incredible one, yeah. That one is also just amazing. This one had a lot of memes on it for a while, actually.
Why was it so... Why was it so...
I love this one. It's so fucking good. That was another banger. No body cam on that one. The body cam would be useless, so you wouldn't see anything. It's just pure pitch black, but fuck, it's so good. Man hit the afterburners in there. He hit one of those fucking speed pads in Mario Kart. Yeah, I've seen the Assassin's Creed gameplay. I didn't think it looked all that different, but we'll see. It's getting high reviews. We'll fucking see. It's 2 days away. You see the 11-year-old get a felony for a prank call. Well, it's a little deeper than that, but yeah, I did hear about that. The 11-year-old did a... It wasn't like swatting per se, but called in like a fake kidnapping, and then it recruited a lot of the local police department on a completely fictitious call. I saw. Oh yeah, no, she got She got taken away in handcuffs. They did not take it easy on her. Law enforcement doesn't fuck around with the like swatting and like fake calls like that anymore. So they got her. They didn't care that she was only 11 for the charge. Well, I don't know what they fully charged her with, but they took her away in handcuffs. She went to juvie. Oh, happy to hear that, Zug. Yeah, clips are crazy. I have the Snail Games AI trailer slop link. Well, where is it? I can check it out. Is it online? Yeah, I've seen Xenoblade X is getting unbelievable reviews. Parents were surprisingly not crazy about it too. They cooperated. Yeah, the parents handled it, I thought, really well. But then, of course, current day and age, everything's controversial. So they're like, the parents are clearly abusive. And it's like, no, the parents are like actually super reasonable. You hear about the awful 3D Nutcracker movie that ended the director's career? No, which one's that? Here's a 10 gifted members, Zug. Holy shit, Lark, that's terrible. No, I didn't hear about that either. Is membership, Jordan? Saw some people mad the parents didn't stop the police. Yeah, I saw some crazy fucking takes like that too. That's just lunacy. Actual lunacy. Concord 2's in development. It's coming. One day. Did you see the wild Florida man ambulance chase that just happened recently? Can't say I saw this.
Welcome back across Florida. Now we go to Tampa, where a man
Tampa!
led Highway Patrol on a chase in that
Man,
storm.
Tampa's glowing up right now. We had a blow-dry bar lady. Now we've got this ambulance guy. What the fuck's going on, man? We're cooking.
An ambulance. Dashcam video shows the trooper actually following closely behind that ambulance as it drove on the wrong side of the road, nearly crashed with other cars, and ran several stop signs. When the chase came to an end, the driver stopped and finished drinking a beer in full view of the troopers before being arrested. 43-year-old Michael Esquilin now faces
what do you do?
Charges including burglary.
You telling me you
and
can't do
theft
that?
of an emergency vehicle.
What happened to being a free country?
He's accused of taking an ambulance on a joyride and then getting caught in a chase. But before he was put into handcuffs, he wanted to take that last swig of beer. Fox 13's Jordan Bowen is in our studio tonight after the driver appeared in court. Hey, Jordan.
Hey, Brianna, this driver told troopers he had been drinking for the past 2 days. He actually finished a beer, like you said, in front of troopers in view
Good
when
run.
he was stopped. FHP says he told them he stole the ambulance because emergency personnel wouldn't give him a ride home.
The man behind the wheel of this ambulance is no licensed paramedic. Instead, troopers say he was a heavily intoxicated patient who stole the vehicle from HCA South Tampa Hospital Saturday night. The driver, 43-year-old Michael Esquilin, who ended up leading troopers on a chase lasting several miles. He was seen running several stop signs, at times driving on the wrong side of the road and almost hitting multiple cars. He eventually stopped at South Hubert Avenue and West Ambadrado Street, where troopers say he can be seen on video drinking a beer. Troopers then proceeded to yank him out of the driver's seat and put him in handcuffs. Monday, he made his first court appearance. Prosecutors say this isn't the first time
I'm sure he
has been
talked his way
accused
out of it.
drinking and driving.
Your Honor, he does have 4 prior DUIs. The state is very concerned by the facts of this case. There's a complete blatant disregard for authority in this case, Your Honor. I'm concerned by the facts, the post-mortem admissions made by the defendant.
Troopers say Escalene admitted that he had been drinking for the past 2 days and stole the ambulance after being denied a ride home by emergency personnel.
Your Honor, Mr. Escalene has lived in Hillsborough County for 15 years. He has extensive family in the area. He currently is unemployed, has no income, and cannot afford any bond.
The judge had this to say in response to the defense's comments.
Based on the nature and circumstances of the offense's past and present conduct, which indicates a risk of harm to the community, not just because of the DUI, but because of, as the state argued, the lack of regard for authority during the fleeing to elude high speed in this particular case. I'm imposing a scram monitor and a GPS monitor. No alcohol during the pendency of this case.
What? No alcohol? Cruel and inhumane, I say.
And Tampa Fire Rescue says in part this ambulance was stolen, quote, while...
I expected better, Tampa. That's how we treat our patriots? You see the video where the... Wait, what? No, what the fuck? That's crazy, Brian. What movies are you looking forward to seeing? The only one I know that coming out is The Amateur. I don't know what's right out around the corner. I'd have to check. And yeah, I saw a couple of the mental calculation clips. This shit is pretty crazy. Oh, this is the kid that I saw there. He's the one that was like counting with his hands like this, I think, right? You're gonna see Snow White. I forgot about Snow White. I don't know, maybe. True Noodle. Oh, links don't go through in the chat, Blur. You're just gonna have to tell me the name. Do the one with the kid wearing the orange shirt.
Good afternoon, Ritvik.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Ritvik is doing mixed double-digit calculations. And in fact, they're mixed bag calculations wherein he's doing divisions, multiplications together. And let's test.
So this is the one where they can use an abacus?
Are you ready, Ritvik? Right. Put 21.
Oh, no.
Add 25. Add 53. Add 76. Add 24. Add 75. Add 18. Add 67. Divided by 359, multiplied by 146, add 53, add 40, divided by 239, multiplied by 348.
I don't know how like the hand stuff helps.
Add 524, add 200, add 84, add 111. Add 665. Multiply now this by 30. Answer.
58770.
Well done. That's absolutely wonderful. 58770.
That shit is crazy. And it's not like a trick either. It's not like there was someone off to the side that had the answer for him. They have an actual world championship for it. So there is some kind of technique. I don't know how. I don't really know how you can do that. The mental image of abacus works. That's what I keep seeing. I guess. You should try to learn it. What I've been trying to learn is this. Fast clapping. I've been like really working towards it. This guy inspired me.
Hello, I'm Kent French.
Saw this video again recently and I've been back on the grind.
I am the world's fastest clapper. I actually set the record for most claps in the minute.
Please get that off the screen. Guinness will strike the channel.
How that all works. First part is a warm-up, and then the second part gets into the ultra fast, extreme, super fast clapping.
He's just so smooth with it. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Get those pistons cranking. So sensual. Yes. Yep. SpongeBob movie. Yeah.
Now we're going to go for, feeling pretty good. I think we'll go for 14 claps per second.
14.
14 claps.
14 claps? No, you can't. We're not supposed to achieve that kind of speed.
One more gear.
See what I mean though? That's super cool. I've been working at it, but I can't quite get the timing. I end up just fucking spanking myself. I think I'm doing too big on the the noodles. I can't get it. It's hard. You're already going too fast. That's what I thought. I thought maybe I was just like flapping too much, but when I try to do it slow, it doesn't feel faster. Well, actually, wait a second. Turning up another gear. Nope, lost it. Hold on. Come on, you son of a bitch. Work with me. Hold on, warm them back up. I'm losing it. Lost it. But I think it's more of a rhythm thing. Thinking about it too much, you need to achieve the flow state. I just don't know how. Like, clearly, you don't want to go like way out here. Like, you don't want to windshield wiper it. But when you do it so tiny, I don't know, it's hard to control the speed. Because you still need to get in the palms. Come on. Dirty bastard, come on. Nope, lost it. I can't, see, it's like hard to get in there. Thanks, Resub Ghost. Your granny shifting. True. It's tough, man. It's not easy. He's a world record holder for a reason, I'll tell you that much. Is that right, Wasabi? Uh-oh, that's no good. Thanks, membership, Dylan. There's a new technique called finger clapping that doubles the amount of claps you can get. World record is 1,140 in 1 minute by Dalton Mayer. The Dalton Mayer? I thought they cast him into the fucking flames of Mount Mordor. Or Mount Doom, excuse me. He's back with new techniques? That's the bad boy of clapping. Let's see.
I'm rolling.
Alright, you ready? Yep. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's the same technique, damn it! Holy shit. Gear 5. It's like putting a baseball card in the spokes of a bicycle and going 200 on it. Does he have a tutorial?
Right, I don't know if you've seen this before, but instead of clapping individually like this,
Yeah, it's cringe.
and jump to the other hand.
That taught me nothing I didn't already know. And nothing I already haven't mastered.
I'm rolling.
This technique is very interesting. That is a crazy jutsu. Only 802 claps in a minute. Let me see.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hmm. So how does he do it? He's using his fingers? So he must be like doing that when he gets in there. But I can't make a loud enough sound with it. My little sausages don't get in there. Yeah, I don't know how he gets it. The bottom of your palms? No, it can't be the bottom. It has to be up here. Because otherwise, what constitutes a clap? Come on. Find it. Nope, losing it. It's gone. It's gone. I lost the shape of the aura. You're not cupping your hands right? No, I think it's just more of like, wait, you might be onto something. That's sounding good. Deeper cup. Nope. Now I'm just missing. Thinking about it too much. Now it's just stuck in my head. Nope. Overthinking it. I can't let the animal instinct take over again. Now I'm just too in my own head. You ever try to get into finger tutting? Shit's so cool. Holy Lord, I haven't heard the word tutting in years. Holy. Wow. I have... Actual Neil deGrasse Tyson moment when he's going through the wormhole. Holy. Closest I ever got to this was practicing Naruto jutsus. This was ahead of its time. He'd be a TikTok super sensation right now with this. I just went back in time for a moment. I forgot all about that trend. Oh. He's a prime fiery. Look at my friend Corey Mansalarna. Wow, I blew that name. Masalaro, he did the fastest Guinness finger snapping and one hand clapping. What the fuck is one hand clapping? So, oh, I think it's this, right? I immediately went to like a very different technique. Let's see. Is that it? Oh, here we go. Holy! Nice. That was pretty fast. Also, I see I got his name wrong. There's no R in it. Nope, there was an R in it. Nope, there's not an R in it. When I spell his name correctly, he doesn't come up. Oh, there it is. They unlisted the AI schlop. Can't find a way to get the link. So replied to the most recent with the link. So it's not like on YouTube anymore? Like even unlisted or anything? Let me see. Let me see. Okay, here, I'll send it to myself. It's not letting me copy the link. Can you not copy a link on an unlisted video on mobile? Okay, here. Let me try it over here. This is the one we just watched, isn't it? Oh, no. I see. There's a 5 gift sub
Ark has brought you 10 years of unforgettable adventure. All of those journeys. Those fights for survival.
Yeah, this is definitely AI.
Have been leading to this. Are you ready? A whole new world is waiting.
Don't know about that, Caleb, but happy birthday. Ark, you've done it again. That looked so cool.
Have been leading.
Look up the gloving championship. It's similar to tutting. Fuck is gloving?
Gloving is a kind of rave style.
Holy shit. I remember this back when I used to go to raves. Man, this takes me back. Oh my god. I gotta take a piss. That just brought me back to fucking 2012. Back. Oh, thanks for the gift sub, Spectral. Thanks for some Pikachu. Did you get my message from Matt? No, what'd you say, Edgar? The only thing I have from Matt is him talking about solo leveling. Thanks for membership, Ooga Booga. Oh, here. Yeah, I can do that just a little bit. I see it now. He sent it on Discord. You seen the new Bible anime that came out called Gabriel and the Guardians? A Bible anime.
Gabriel, there is chaos in the mortal realm. A new breed of evil has emerged. Born of shadow and flesh.
Nephilim.
No!
They are the unclean. And if they are not stopped, they could unravel the very fabric of creation itself. Some mortals have chosen to serve the chaos.
Mighty God of Ara, I, your servant Namaya, submit to you this offering!
And yet there are those who stand against it.
I'm not.
This doesn't look bad either. It looks like it'd be kind of fun.
But they need your help.
I'm a gardener, not a warrior.
You are a celestial prince, much more than simply a gardener. If you ignore the chaos now, soon it will be crouching at your door.
That's not one of our portals.
This looks like an old school kind of show that I would have seen on like WB Kids. Nothing wrong with that.
The darkness is spreading. It seeks to consume you. But you are not alone.
Cool. Doesn't hold a candle to Bible Man. No, Bible Man's still a classic. Love Bible Man. So what did Kanye actually do? In regards to what? He's just fucking schizo posting again on Twitter is the big thing. Oh, I did see something diabolical about Kanye. So he apparently wanted to have his daughter, like, use his daughter's name in a song with P. Diddy. His big thing right now is about how P. Diddy is... Free P. Diddy. Like, P. Diddy is wrongly convicted, this and that. So the other day I was reading about how Kim Kardashian trademarked their daughter's name so Kanye couldn't use it. Just for that sole reason, because he wanted to put it in the P. Diddy song. That is evil. That is so evil. But he's been posting like Free Diddy. I think it was this morning actually, he posted something saying like, everyone beats women, you can't be mad at Puffy for that, or something like it. It's craziness. Is that true, Kim actually studying law? I don't have a fucking clue. I don't know anything about Kim Kardashian. Look up the channel Dexterity Dance League. He has some of the weirdest dance moves I've seen. Oh, I like the sound of that. These aren't moves I can use in my routines, though. I need weird moves I can adapt. That was pretty cool. Yeah, he's kind of cooking now. Nice. I don't think anyone will ever beat the moves JoJo Siwa did. No, she still is one of the best dancers we have. No one makes shitty dance moves like she does. And yeah, I know Mirza. I saw that he passed away. It's very sad. I'm not sure, Steric. It would be cool to restock it, though. Furthest you've gone from home on a road trip? I think just New York. His membership kin. There's motivation. I feel like I've watched the video on that, JV. Maybe not, though. Anyone remember the freestyle dance teacher lady? Oh, that's a classic, yeah. That's still meme to this day.
Hi, I'm Renata Bliss, and I'm your freestyle dance teacher.
I love that shit. That's old school. I think that was Expert Village, wasn't it? No. Man, there's 6 views.
Freestyle dancing. So it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a non-choreographed dance routine. Basically, you put some music on and you dance. Now, if you are a dancer, usually when an experienced dancer freestyles, they're usually pulling together a bunch of dance moves that they already know and fitting those moves.
That doesn't help me.
Hello, my name is Rosario.
God, it's quiet.
So I'm going to dance with my... We are going to create certain movements.
That's not freestyle. God, I love Expert Village. Actually, the most useless channel ever made. 256,000 videos and maybe one useful thing ever. Never heard of it. Why are you lying? Everyone remembers Expert Village from back in like the 07, 08 era. Because anytime you looked up a tutorial on anything, you'd get Expert Village giving you the worst tutorials ever. Like Expert Village breakdance. Oh. I used to make a lot of videos on these too. Yeah, this one has 38 views.
Hi, my name is Cedric, aka B-Boy Super King Glasses, and today...
Okay, this guy definitely knows how to breakdance. Did they get rid of the ones where people did not know how to breakdance and just still made an Expert Village video anyway? I know E-How, but not Expert Village. That's just so crazy. I mean, I guess it is kind of old school. They stopped a while ago, then got bought, did another huge dump, and then stopped again. But like, they have it on everything, like flirting. That's also where this guy comes from, Alan. It's great, man. It's this channel slapped.
How to flirt. Flirting really is
a conversation that's playful and fun with sexual undertones or overtures.
God damn right it is, Alan. Son of a bitch it is. Oh, this guy, the blueberry eyes. How to attract older women.
Hi, this is Jessica Clare with New York Dating Coach in New York City. In this clip, we're going to discuss how to attract older women, regardless of what category this falls into.
I say, hey,
5 years older, 10 years older.
do you remember
I think it's really important to be
Corey
as
Feinhardt?
mature as you can possibly be.
Ah, that's not his name. What the fuck was his
You
name?
had your wild days.
I wear my sunglasses
you
at
love
night,
to have
guy.
fun. You're young. But to attract an older woman, you have to be able to make decisions and be in charge. An older woman is much less likely to put up with your crap, if you will, than a younger woman. So be prepared to go on more expensive dates. Be prepared to...
Nope, not prepared for that. That sounds hard. Whoa, wait, this one's new.
Hi, I'm Art Mallow from New York Dating Coach in New
I
York
remember
City,
you.
And I'm the author of Park Bench Dating.
In this clip, we're gonna talk about how to be a good flirt. And Jess here will give me a hand. And,
This might be a re-upload. I've seen this.
Flirting is actually quite simple. What most guys are afraid of is say something and look stupid, and that's why they don't do enough flirting. So when you flirt, it's okay to to be playful. It's really is just joking around and going.
No, it's not. Then you look weak. When you flirt, you need to be very stern. You say, "Ma'am, I'm approaching you with romantic intent." Thanks, Lyndon. Watch Mojo used to be a tutorial channel. Vaguely remember that. You remember Mahalo.com? Oh, Mahalo was so good. Fuck, Mahalo. Wait, are they still around? My favorite bartender. How to make a mint julep. Dumps a whole bottle of vodka. That's how she handled her old fashioned. Here, let's see. Let's do, what's something we want to learn? Clapping. Do they have a tutorial for clapping? No. Damn it. Stretching. I can't imagine you're gonna get a bad stretching tutorial, but let's see.
Hi, I'm Heather Lawrence, and right now I'm going to show you a standing outer hip stretch. It's totally easy to do, right? You don't even have to move anywhere. You just stay in the same place. Take your foot up, cross it, and you're
I believe you,
sitting
Chris.
in a chair and sit. So you can do anything with your hands. You can put them in like a prayer position. You can actually put them down on top of your leg. But we want to make sure that you are holding in your stomach muscles and you're not crunched up in the shoulder blade.
Yeah. Useless. What about flirting from Mahalo? Wow, the quality on this one looks so fried, it's crazy.
Have you ever wondered how to talk to the opposite sex?
No.
Have you ever wanted to unlock the mysteries of flirtation?
No.
Hi, I'm Evan Brown. You may remember me from such Mahalo Daily episodes as How to Write a Love Song and...
How to write a... You gave me the tutorial on how to write a love song?
We thought that since Valentine's Day is today, it would be cool for us to show you how to write a love song for your special lady. And since I don't currently have a special lady, I'll be writing one about our very own Veronica Belmont.
This might not be serious.
Step 1. The lyrics. Take a lesson from Marvin Gaye and Al Green. Say baby, honey, and darling a lot. Come on, baby. Don't say maybe.
Oh yeah, this might not be serious. Okay. This guy, he's playing a character then. See, Mahalo was a little more useful than Expert Village. You weren't wrong. I looked up a mime tutorial and got an Expert Village video. Damn right you did. Now you're an expert mime. Someone in chat mentioned that the other day, Jedi, but I haven't watched anything on it yet. Of course I know tomorrow's teachings. Very familiar. How to crouch run like Gears of War. That's actually a great tutorial. I'm sure Expert Village has something. It's called Rowdy Running. Or Roadie Running. I don't remember how to spell it though. How do you spell Roadie Running? The fuck is it? Is it spelled like road? Okay. Oh, no, I'm just getting fucking Gears of War tutorial. Damn. Thanks, membership, Charles. You should watch the securely harassment videos from the 70s and 80s. I'm assuming you mean sexual harassment videos from the 70s and 80s. We've watched a lot of those old, like, PSAs. We've seen a couple. What's the oldest YouTube channel still actively posting? That's a great question. I have no idea. Smosh. Smosh would definitely be up there, but I'm sure there's an older one. Braille skateboarding, they've been up since the first week of YouTube. Actually, I think you might be right. It really might be Braille. December 28th, 05. It might be Braille. Smosh is older. Is it? When was Smosh? Oh my god, you're right. Smosh is older. November 19th, 05. They beat Braille. Thanks, Risa Marshall. Go into the Braille loophole. Oh, I know. Sunny just made a video covering it. Sunny V2. About the Scientology stuff. Yeah, I know. Hey, comics. I have not read the Invincible comics. I've just watched the show. Hope you're doing well. Where did you come into the picture? Your first channel, I mean? I was in 06. Because I found YouTube through the RuneScape Falador Massacre, so I was in 06. But Smosh is probably the oldest, still actively posting channel on the website.
When there's nothing left.
Braille's close, though. Well, the Sunny V2 channel breathed a lot of new life into his channel. Everyone's coming over here just to watch it and leave mean comments, I bet.
What?
Yeah. Aaron's probably so fucking pumped about that. Why does everyone hate that guy now? Well, it was before this video, but Sunny just posted a video going over it. So now everyone's finding out about it. We talked about it on stream a little bit. Braille Skateboarding was a huge channel. And things got a little fishy when he got even deeper into Scientology. Because he started making like donations to Scientology and then asking people for donations to help keep the channel going for certain things. And then some of the employees left under weird circumstances, so it was always kind of a weird thing. And then Sunny just made a video on it and then put all the eyes on him. There's your some mic. A buddy of mine went there, Cliche. So I went to hang out with him and party there for St. Patty's back in college. Shane Dawson is older than Smosh? No way Shane Dawson's older than Smosh. Oh, he just deleted all his videos here. What? Oh, wow. Oh, September 21st, 05, you're right. Oh wow, holy shit. Remember the guy who used to put faces on oranges up there too? It wouldn't be that old. Did you like Shane Dawson back in the day? I never watched him back in the day. I was never familiar with Shane Dawson. Just focusing on bigger stuff for it, famous, that's why. Yeah, it was in 06. I started posting in 06. 07's pretty old too, though. Old YouTube was both worse and better. I think we've talked about this before, so I won't just regurgitate it. I think if you go back and look at some of the most popular content for the day, or for the time, like Make Me Bad, the content sucks. Like, it's not good. But what I think made YouTube as a whole a little better back then is that at the very least the content came from like an authentic place, like it was genuine. People just doing it because they wanted to do it. Because there was no such thing as being a YouTuber. There was no career with YouTube. This is like your go-to guy. Old Smosh skits still hold up. This is my go-to guy, only because I think he encapsulates that whole era very well. But yeah, it's not on the, like, I don't think it applies to everything there, but just some of the biggest stuff back then was trash. Soon, Robot Muffin. Very soon. No updates on her, James. I don't know. Thanks, Fizzy. Rhett and Link, probably the oldest YouTube channel, consistently upload and have major success. No, it's probably still Shane Dawson. I'll check, though. Is this the original Rhett and Link channel?
Anything about Gen Alpha? Let's talk about that.
No, I don't think that's the original Rhett and Link channel. Because they were definitely before 2008.
Okay, we have enough raw materials here to make either
06. Yeah, they were 06. So not even close. I mean, it's close, but like compared to the others, they still got like a whole year on them. Old YouTube was so much better. There were likes and dislikes, personalized channels, videos weren't being ransacked by copyright. I have to stop the music for this. What? That was not old YouTube. A, likes and dislikes did not exist back then. B, you couldn't post videos that had music because they'd get taken down because they didn't understand the internet, so you weren't allowed. Like, the reason I deleted like 500 videos from my channel is because of music. Because back then you couldn't post music without it being a huge risk. So that's not accurate. I think old YouTube was better though, because like I said, it was all coming from a place of authenticity. Making something to make it. Because you couldn't have a career on it. Likes and dislikes weren't until like fucking, what, like 2011-ish? Because it was stars. It used to just be by stars. I don't remember when likes and dislikes came, but it was well after old YouTube, I'd say. That sounds cool, Fizzy. You can just send it an email and check it out. Who was that guy you mentioned that was way too early to YouTube? What the Buck Show. I always use him as an example. What the Buck Show was basically the first commentary channel. And he was big for the time. Like, he was always in, like, the most viewed for the day/week. So he would cover news. And he had, like, a whole production with it. And he was just a little too ahead of his time. A little too early. Because that format took over. That format blew the fuck up. But he was there before you could make a career out of it. Oh, that's super sweet. Thanks for that, comics. Appreciate it. You remember video responses? Yeah, we've talked about those with like the reply girls with the melons out. Yeah. Very familiar. Thanks a gift sub or gifted member, Chris. You still gonna try Shadows? Yeah, I'm still gonna try Shadows. I'm not expecting much though. Thanks for membership, Chris. Did you ever watch Life According to Jimmy? No, but I saw him in a lot of movies. And I liked him in the movies he was in. What's the oldest video in your favorites playlist? That's a good question. Let me see. I don't think I've ever favorited a video. So I don't even know if I have a favorites. No, I don't have favorites, but I do have likes. Let's see what the first video I ever liked was. The first video I ever liked was 11 years ago for this. It's just an album that I liked. Oh, it's not even the whole album, it's just the song, huh? Oh no, it is the full album. It's this one. Yeah, I never really did a whole lot of, like, likes or favorites or anything. Holy shit, Mochi. Jesus Christ, thank you again. You're always so sweet, Mochi. Jesus. Thank you, Mochi. Good to see you. Hope you're having a really good week. Thanks for membership, Christian. Big W, Mochi. I've been rewatching old AVGN, and the shit he was uploading in 2004 was crazy high quality. Oh yeah, AVGN, he was really innovating. On Justin TV, he had a 24/7 stream, which was great. He was way up there. A little bit, Hayden. Yeah, I know about the new Bleach game. The one on the channel, Fizzy, in the About section. Thanks for membership, Groggy. Second batch of JFK files have been uploaded to the National Archives. Just now? Oh, you're right. They did just... Wow, what the fuck? They did just hit a fresh batch. Maybe this will be all the big shit. All the, like, huge new shit. They just uploaded another 116 pages worth. Here's a Prime Solid. This one's Operation Mongoose Program. Or maybe, oh, Progress. Oh, here. Wait, this is talking about Cuba directly. Well, these could be big, right? Maybe these are like the fat ones. Thanks to the memberships guy. Go back to the first page and look at the one that ends with 321. That one's very interesting. That's really I can't read that. Last okay title, Oswald Assassin or Fall Guy, has written under something name and pseudonyms Franz von Nelsarode. Man, this is kind of hard to read. Jesus. Any chance locate fiance? Oof. That seems scary. This seems very threatening. So who was this for? This is all so hard to read. On this author? The last batch showed an Israeli to CIA pipeline. Well, in the first batch that we looked at earlier, they also quoted the Israeli intelligence in it. In one of the pages we looked at. No, I'm not playing Deltarune. I'm not a big Deltarune guy. It's a good question, Cheese. I don't know. Operation Mongoose is huge news. Wait, so the one we were on earlier? The one at the very end here? Let me see. God damn it, it is so fucking hard to read these. Navy and CIA have worked out a cooperative effort to strengthen the U.S. security and intelligence program at... is that Guantanamo? I think it's Guantanamo. CIC continues to provide word from inside Cuba's covering local security moves, popular unrest. Unrest is reportedly increasing, substantial reduction in oil refining, and something fracture. I literally can't read some of these. Economic pressure upon the communist regime may be increased by Department of Commerce move denying Bunkerina? That's definitely not what that says. Bunkerina. Bunkering facilities at U.S. Poor... I can't fucking read it. My god. Brother, just get AI to transcribe it for you. Oh, true. I probably will just have to fucking slap AI on it to carve this out for me. I actually can't read it with this. I mean, this does seem big, right? Is this new? Now, the Operation Mongoose base been long known about. I mean, I never heard of Operation Mongoose either. Sir Strumming redo win? I don't know. The Operation Mongoose is a well-known operation to destabilize Cuban government. I'm convinced I've switched sides. I knew you'd come around to the right side, Archive. Magic bullet theory cannot be accurate. There's no way. Actually, they give sub to Chase. Yeah, I like birds. I don't know what my favorite would be. Thanks for membership, Rebecca. Thanks for resub shuttle. Membership Mars. You hear they want to... Yeah, we talked about that, John. A couple days ago. No, probably no Pokemon Showdown tonight. We'll probably get back on the Pokemon grind tomorrow before Assassin's Creed Shadow comes out the following day. You gonna get back on Rivals grind soon? I don't know, I haven't had the urge to play Rivals recently. I've been too into Pokemon. We'll see though, maybe I will do Rivals tomorrow, it has been a while. Agreed, Anthony. It is a great soundtrack. What are your thoughts on Fragpunk? There's just nothing in it that looks like really compelling to me. Like, it seems like a fine game, but it's never a game I'd really want to play.
I mean, guy sucks. The bots are talking. I was having a little too much slide. Bogger just scared the absolute shit out of me. What the fuck is that thing? This slide's so cool. I was having a little too much sliding around, I guess. Corner camping, bitch. Bogger, you're talking in game? Is that how that works?
I can show you. It's really funny.
Wait, that's sick.
Yeah,
There's just really nothing in it that gets me excited to try it. Maybe I'll eventually cave and give it a whirl once, but we'll see. Oh, happy to hear that, Alex. I'm glad it's still going strong. The cards, bro. Yeah, but I just don't give a fuck about the gimmick. Oh, yeah, I played Split Fiction with Matt. He's membership pro. You started Orb yet? I'm about to. I'm going to be starting Orb in the next couple days. I was just catching up on everything else, and I'm almost there. I'm actually getting close to catching up on Sopranos, too. By that, I mean I'm almost done with Season 1. Any future Yugi-Tuber collabs? I'm always open to that, Damien. Page count from the drop shows 32,000 pages released at 7 and 31,400 at 10:30. With 81,000 pages total, it seems like 17,000 more coming. Well, hopefully there'll be some big stuff in there. Thanks to Resub Blazer. Glad you're liking the crane. Ooh, that's tough, Procraft. I'd have to think. Are ghost videos still being made? Yeah, we haven't done a ghost hunt in a little while, but we'll do some more. I got some big stuff to tell you guys pretty soon, though. We got some real cool shit coming. That reminded me of something that we're going to be doing. You still liking Severance? Love Severance. Sopranos is a masterpiece. I'm loving it. I'm liking it a lot. Okay. I'm gonna go get a little lift in before it gets too late. Tomorrow, either Rivals or Pokemon Grind, and then the following day, Assassin's Creed Shadows. I don't think it'll be very good. The reviews say otherwise. We'll see. I'll see you all tomorrow. Sleep well. Bye-bye. See you soon. Bye-bye.